Part B says, explain with the aid of a sketch why this iterative formula will not converge to alpha whatever the initial value is. So we need to know what this graph's gonna, or this graph, sorry, is gonna look like. So we've got a natural log graph that's been transformed in the x direction and in the y direction. So if we sketch that graph, we're gonna end up with something like so in a natural log of x graph, that's better because I want to make it intersect the x, the y equals x line as well. There we go. So there's my 2 points of intersection, alpha and beta. And the problem is that the gradient is too steep here. That's what's going to happen. So if we look at different values or different starting values, if we started, say, here, if my x1 was here, then we'd hit the x-axis, and that would then generate our x2 coordinate here, which would create our staircase diagram, and we'd eventually end up getting our beta value. Even if we started really close to alpha, but just after it, so even if we started just here, it would still, because the gradient of the curve is greater than 1, it would still head off towards beta. What about if it was just a bit less than 1? If it was just a bit less than 1, not 1, just a bit less than the value here, say, then the next point would be even further away, and that would diverge off to negative infinity, so that wouldn't work either. So no matter what value you start with, you're never going to hit 1 and never going to hit alpha, and it's because the gradient of the curve at alpha is greater than 1. They've not asked why, but that's why. So if x1 is greater than alpha, then the curve converges, or the iterations converge to beta. So that's from the black line. If x1 is less than alpha, the iterations diverge to negative infinity. So that's the blue line.